Hello everybody, in this video we're going to be seeing which key is better between the Voron's Hideout key and Leon's Hideout key. Just like the previous video where we covered the Shetun and Grumpy keys, we have a few rules to keep things fair. All of the raids for each key will be done in online PvP raids only. Any deaths after I get the loot will not be counted against the key. The sell value for everything will be based on best trader price or fleet market price if that's higher. If I die before getting the loot from the room, then it will not be counted, and I have to try to pick up everything in the room, even if it's not worth a lot, so we can get the true value of the room. Now let's get straight into our first raid on Shoreline. Alright, so Voron's hideout key is located right here at the pump station. It's basically at the center of Shoreline, just below the resort, which you can see is right above it there. It's on the first floor near the end of the back of the building. Alright, first Voron Key hit. 60 round or 50 rounder sight. The SO3 suppressor, yeah. Got a class 5 plate, a class 4 plate, class 6. Validate, safe. That's everything, not too bad. Our first hit for the Voron Key wasn't too bad. We made about 440,000 rubles. Let's go on to the second one. Let's see if we can't get our second hit of the Voron Key back to back. We are at the weather station, so we'll just run straight to the pump station. I saw my life flash before my eyes there a little bit. Good on. I'll keep the glorious mask for now because I do still need it, but probably won't keep it once we run out of space, inevitably. The chote's actually nice. Wow, East 226. Key we have. That's actually a pretty good key. I think it was selling for 300k. Ooh, and a Gingy. Keep the chote though, because I'm pretty sure I can put a scope on it. Take one slot instead of two. Alright, our second opening of the Voron Key. What does it hold? It's a lot of suppressors. Last 4 points. It's 4. Okay. Let's drop those. Let's take up too much of our larger item space. Oh, it's a scav, I just heard him. It's really... drop. Oh wait, that's actually a part of this loot. Let's drop these for a second so we can all of our loot. GPU. Our second hit for the Voron Key was actually a bit better than our first. We got around 546,000 rubles. Surprisingly, those 2 barrels for the M60 were worth about 80,000. Into our next. Same exact spot. Oh shit, this thing has full auto on it. Not gonna lie, I thought this AK had single fire. Well, that makes it even better if we can sling BP in full auto. Well, I got the one that was standing. Alright, here we are for our third hit of the Voron Key. Oh shit, we got the LEDX. That's pretty huge. Razor, 90 suppressor, hybrid suppressor, scope. Level 4 plate. Scope, stock. Brake, handguard. The angled grip is kinda nice. Damn. That's everything. That's a pretty good haul. Third hit was almost better than the previous hits, even without including the LEDX, which brought it up to about 1.2, almost 1.3 million rubles. Not a great spot. At least for the pump station, it's not. Scavs or... oh. Definitely not just scavs. Scav, bro. Oh. Bro, it was just a fucking scavs. Well, that's anticlimactic. I was really hopeful there. is HK. Sir. Or play. It's a level 5 or 6, I think. Let's see. Can we do to make this less sick? Can't do that. Pick this up. It's 5. Okay. Don't think we can swap a plate. Our tight space for this. Don't think it's fit. Let's see. The fourth use of the key gave us a solid 483,000 rubles. Now let's get into our final hit of the Voron Key. And I must trip balls. Alright. Final hit. ICP. A 19 Vector, a Thor. Scope, validate, suppressors. Cat. Something on the tape. Damn, no plates. Got the 100 round AZ with a whip. Damn, that's actually kind of nice. It's like probably 60 or 70 rip rounds. Almost 80 rip rounds. Let's move all down here. Cobra, Peta. After our fifth and final hit of the Voron Key finished pretty strong with a total of 540,000 rubles. Now let's move on to Leon's hideout on Lighthouse. Dude, what is with the servers right now? Is it just constantly bad no matter what I do? My internet's running perfectly smooth, so I don't know why. Leon's hideout key is located near where the main road crosses over the water to the water treatment plant. It's on the second floor of the building to the right when you walk up the stairs. Alright. First opening of Leon's hideout. Ooh, G28. Let's close this. Go around. Got suppressors. A voodoo, that's pretty nice. Rotex is nice. We got a G28 without a suppressor. Got an M870 breacher. serve kit, class 6 plate, a Mutkovich figurine, another suppressor, not so great scope, handguard, muzzle brake, oh no, a 2A2 stem, that's not bad, and a duffel bag. Damn, we filled up the bag. And electrical components. Let's make sure, because I haven't opened this room too many times. Let's make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, ooh, there's a Grawl. That's a pretty nice extra item. Leon's Key starts off really strong with a haul adding up to about 831,000 rubles. Hopefully in a good spawn. You know, normally I would not be thrilled to have this spawn, but as long as we don't get screwed by the other spawn back here, this isn't that bad. Wanted to be a little bit sneaky, we could even chill up here and see if we get a kill. I'm guessing I can't go on top of this rock, right? Actually, we might be able to. Oh, we actually are able to. All the way? Oh no. Okay. Almost broke our legs. Anywhere we can actually lay down on this rock. Post up right here, me watch the area. Does he see me too? Well, it doesn't matter if he does, he's dead. The way he was looking at me though, it certainly seemed like he could see me. Or had seen me. Which is crazy if true, because that is a long distance to spot somebody. Although I guess I spotted him, so... Prestige 1. These slots does the gunslinger have? 35, so yeah, no. Not worth taking. Will, however, take some ammo. Some of his meds. Alright, let's still live it so we don't lose our shit. And now we're good. Damn, that sucks, dude. I almost feel bad. That was kind of fucked up. I'm gonna hide all his stuff so he doesn't lose it at least, because he was lagging his ass off. Alright, our second opening for the Leon's Hideout key. Let's see what we get. See, Razor, Valde, Suppressor, Scope. Got a couple plates this time. 2 class 6 plates. Another PSO Scope, another Grawl, Vulcan, Rooster. Guards. Another plate. Damn. Alright, this is gonna be a challenge. Some of it BT. Okay, we got 3 slots. Let me look around a little bit more before we start. I don't think I see anything else besides these 2 plates. Strike sigs. Jackets are not lootable. Oh my god, there was a Bitcoin in the pizza box. Alright, so we've got 2 more plates to try to fit in. Let's see what of the stuff that we have is worth the least. Half and half in both bags. Alright, then we move that, and now we can take that. The second hit for Leon's Key was also pretty good at about 530,000 rubles before the Bitcoin and 1.3 million rubles with it. Please, better spawn. Actually, it is a bit better. We are very close to the key list, and I don't think there's any spawns between me and the room, so we'll at least be able to loot it. Whether or not we'll make it out alive is another story, but we'll see. Alright. On the full auto in case somebody shows up. And let's do our third hit of Leon's Key. Kind of sucks that it's a bit dark. We do not have a flashlight. Oh, a flashlight. Okay, damn it, I need a rail. Well, this is looking to be like a potentially bad hit. We got a grenade launcher, or an underbarrel, grenade launcher, the boss, I don't know what to call this, flex, that's what it is. Couple muzzle brakes. Sure that there's nothing down. Oh. Oh. What is that? Close. Oh, the door on the other side. That's kind of weird that you can interact with it through the wall. A class 6 plate. Damn, this is not a lot of stuff. It's an aqua pep, screwdriver, and a magnet. Let's make sure to look real thoroughly. Make sure we aren't missing any potential valuable spawns that I don't know. All the pizza boxes, check on the floor. Check the rest of the table. Damn, that's all. Surprisingly, despite the small haul from the third hit, it was still worth around 394,000 rubles, which isn't too bad. Okay, so I didn't realize at the time of recording, but my mic was muted during the fourth hit of Leon's Hideout. Luckily it was the only one, and the hit was still recorded, but that's why I'm silent in this clip. fourth hit was also pretty underwhelming at just 360,000 rubles. Real quick before we get into the final Leon's Hideout key use, here's a short compilation of a few of my deaths while recording these hits. It does take quite a while to get everything together, so if you're enjoying the video and want to see more like this, then I'd greatly appreciate it if you left a like and subscribed. Can't complain, this isn't too bad. Yes, there is, and they are shooting. Oh wait, no, running. Well, that was embarrassingly bad. A little bit better this time. This fucking map, dude. Great. I don't see him. It's two persons. Oh, great. Oh, great. Love this spawn, right, guys? Alright, our final hit of this room for this video. We got two voodoos, suppressor, laser, that star, got a vase, suppressor, the MP155 thermal camera, another Grawl, I think it's our third one we've gotten for there. Got a class 5 plate, no duffel. And final hit did bring it back a bit with a total of 558,000 rubles, which is by no means a bad hit. Now let's see what our grand totals came out to for each key. Alright, so I'm pretty surprised by this outcome. Voron's Hideout ended up with a grand total of 3,290,000 rubles, and Leon's Hideout hit 3,460,000 rubles, narrowly beating out Voron's Hideout. But interestingly, both results are very close to what we got for the Shatun and Grumpy keys. It seems these keys might be pretty close to even in terms of their rough value. In our next video, we'll see whether that is true or if it's just been a coincidence so far, and if either Leon's Hideout or Grumpy's Hideout is the best key that Ref has to offer.